has just passed a bill that could put thousands more dollars in your bank account. And as GILAT MELAMED tells us, it could put billions of dollars to Western New York.
Buffalo could receive $1 billion from the federal government over the next 2 years.
It would mean that there would be no deficit in the city of Buffalo.
If Congress passes a $3 trillion economic stimulus bill, this would be the largest relief package in history. About 1/3 will go to local governments. Mayor BYRON Brown says Buffalo faces a $15 million deficit for the current fiscal year. His newly outlined budget relies on $65 million in federal aid.
Not only would we be able to reopen strongly, we would be able to resume the economic renaissance pace that we were on prior to the COVID-19 global pandemic.
Erie County would get about $500 million.
If the federal government comes in with a very big package, it may actually save us from having to do huge cuts.
Last week, Erie County Comptroller Stephen Mihailou said the county has more than a $200 million deficit.
We have a rainy day account. It's not just raining. I mean, it's a monsoon out there.
Erie County Executive Mark Poloncarz says the assessment was premature, and there are other ways the county can close the gap. The second wave of economic relief faces strong opposition in the Republican-led Senate.
It's got so much unrelated to the coronavirus, it is dead on arrival here.
If the bill fails, state and local governments would have to find other ways to get out of the red. New York faces its largest deficit ever, hoping Washington will throw it a $34 billion life vest.
I can't make up $61 billion, and it's going to be purely a function of what happens in Washington.
Also in this bill, another round of stimulus checks for Americans, this time with an upgrade. $1,200 for dependents instead of the previous $500. But again, the bill still needs to pass the Senate. In Buffalo, GILAT MELAMED, 7 Eyewitness News.